Hi guys, so it's pretty late on a Monday and I'm still up. I have to write an essay and it's really hard. I actually got in trouble for it. Apparently I'm not allowed to use outside sources. Didn't know that. But I got in trouble because I used a quote from Philip Wylie and I'm only supposed to quote Frederick Douglass or Plato. And I was like, why can't I quote Philip Wylie? He's pretty substantial. I mean, come on. So I got in trouble, so I have to rewrite my entire essay. Not gonna happen, honestly. Honestly, it's not gonna happen. I'm only filming because I haven't filmed in a while. There hasn't been much going on. There's a reason I haven't filmed in a while. I'm still working on that video I was telling you all about. That's kind of a project. But, got a 94 on my art test. Everybody knows that. It was really exciting. It was a really good grade. I studied really hard and I felt so good about it. I was like, guys, I got this. I got it. Today I had a lot of fun. Vivi and I, we went to the gym, and when we were leaving, there were these two decently attractive guys sitting on like the benches, and we were walking away, and we thought we heard them calling after us, and so like, I turn around and I look at them, and they go, swipe us, and I was like, what? And they go, swipe us, like, do you have swipes, do you have food? And I was like, well, like, yeah, but why would I swipe you? And he goes, well, because you gotta eat and we gotta eat. And I was like, well, swipe yourselves. And he was like, yeah, we don't have our swipes. And I was like, you guys don't have swipes. Well, you know what? Why can't you just make someone's day? You know, like, so we swiped them. Because, I mean, that's what I would want. Like, why can't I just be spontaneous and swipe a stranger? So we swiped. And, like, we're walking with them, and they were nice. They were nice. They sit there and, like, we'll protect you, like, all the way there. And we're like, okay. Protection. Free protection. So we walked with them, and they were really sweet and really funny. One of them, his name was Dijon. I really wanted to nickname him Mustard. Kind of a problem. I don't think he would have liked that. But, when we got to Chick-fil-A, they took forever in the line. Dijon had most of his fries finished by the time they checked out. And so we were leaving, and it's like, the other guy, I can't remember his name for the life of me. It was like Dylan or something, I don't know. But, he was asking us if we were part of a sorority, and he already asked us, like, what our majors were. And I was like, oh, photography. And he goes, oh, you're a fine arts. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, nursing. And so then he asked us, like, are you guys in a sorority? And Vivi sits there, and she's like, no. And then it's like, they didn't even look at me. And I was like, and so she and I started talking about, like, heck no. Like, no, we're not in a sorority. Why would we be in a, do we look like we belong in a sorority? And so I said, he asked, like, what are you saying? And I'm like, oh, I'm just saying, heck no to sororities. Like, I would never do that. And he goes, oh, I know. I mean, you're a photography major. Why would you do a sorority? And I was like, why can't I do a sorority? Like, I didn't know because I was a fine arts major I couldn't do a sorority. That was news to me. So apparently I can't do sororities, guys. I didn't know that. I mean, I'm not going to do a sorority, but thought I had the option. Apparently I don't. Anyways, then we were leaving, Vivi and I, because we wanted to go to Jones, and we were at LBJ. And there's this really tall guy, and Vivi sits there and she goes, he's really tall. And I turned to her and I was like, yeah, he is. And it's like, we weren't being that loud, but he heard us. Like, well, he looked at me, and he looked at me like, and I was like looking at him like, except it was more like, because he was so tall, you know. But he's like all the way up there, and I'm like, wait, looking down here. And he looks and he's like, hi. And I was like, hey. And he's all, and then he like freezes. He turns around and he's staring at me, and I like turn and I'm like, and he goes, I know you. And I was like, I've never seen this kid before in my life. And he sits there and he was like, I know you from somewhere. I've seen you before. And I was like, and he goes, do I know you? And I was like, we've never met before. And he goes, well, hi. And he told me his name. I can't remember his name either. So bad. But so he sits there and he's like, yeah. And so like we like awkwardly said goodbye to this guy, and he was just like, he was mind boggled. I was mind boggled too. I was like, where did that conversation even come from? I just don't understand. But, and then, when we got to Jones, this guy, he was in the pasta line with me. Apparently he was waiting for a pizza. He was in the wrong line. But he starts talking to me. Like, he comes over to me, and he was like, yeah, I'm only waiting in this line for you. And I was like, no. He was, yeah. But I was flattered. But And then it's like everywhere else I went, he was always there. Everywhere. Like, even when we were sitting down, he's sitting near enough to us that he could watch me eat. It was really creepy. And he was like, at the checkout line, I started coughing because I kind of choked on my own, you know, me. Kind of choked on me. And he goes like, are you going to be okay back there? Do you need the Heimlich? And I was like, I don't need you anywhere near me. Whoa. But it's like, I must say, I feel really good about myself right now. I mean, I went to the gym, I worked out. I met 2 really cute guys. I met 1 really tall guy. And I got hit on by a stranger. There's like 5 good things. 5 good things? Yeah. 5 really good things. So I was just kind of like, I feel good about myself. I feel great. I feel beautiful. And then I wound up standing outside my dorm for like the hour I should have been doing my laundry, talking to my RA and this girl, Joanna. It was really fun. We had a good conversation going, and I got to show off like my dress and my shoes. So they're all really inexperienced thrifters, and then there's me, like, guys, I get heels for $2.15. They just weren't ready for that. But yeah, I don't want to film anymore. Bye.